Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my Sephora wish list. So I want to go through new makeup releases and tell you which ones are in my cart, which ones I'm picking up. As many of you know, the Sephora sale is about to start. So it does start on Friday, April 1st. I will leave all the information down below. I did do a recommendations video. If you haven't seen it, I will link it down below. And if you have any questions about recommendations, definitely comment down below. We can have a little chat. But I'm going to go over a bunch of new products because let me tell you, I filmed that recommendations video a few days ago and all of a sudden a bunch of new products are dropping. Tons of new stuff that's going to be available during the sale, which I think is really exciting. So I am excited. My cart keeps growing. In the beginning, it was just sort of restocks and now it's a ton of new products. I will link all the products down below in my description box. So if there's anything you're interested in, definitely check down below, as well as all the makeup I'm wearing right now. If you're new here, I hope you subscribe. And if you enjoy these type of videos, give this a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's jump into what's going in my Sephora cart. So I'm going to be reading off of Trend Mood 1 and also Hot Fire Makeup, so I will leave their Instagrams linked down below. But let's start off with a banger. This just dropped out of nowhere. It's available now, and this is the new Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Bronze and Highlight Palette. $48, a curated set of powder bronzers, and then 2 new Silky Smooth highlighters. Immediately, yes, when I saw this, I love the Fenty bronzers. I've gone through an entire powder bronzer. I believe it is the lightest shade, I think Into Sun, but in here you get an array of different colors. Now I know people were saying I wish there were different palettes, and I think so too. I would have liked to see maybe like 2 colorways with the kind of fair to medium skin tone and then medium to deep. I do feel like there's really only one super deep shade in there, but really I can't tell until I see it in person. And I do think, you know, looking at these, there is a lighter highlight and then a deeper highlighter, but this is supposed to be for your eyes as well. Of course, you can use any bronzer on your eyes, or really you can use any powder anywhere you want to, but I'm definitely picking this up. I was gonna order it, but I'm gonna actually try to be smart and wait for the sale. And I may go in store tomorrow just to see if I can grab it in store, because there's another product that I want to get in store tomorrow, and let's talk about that now. So you guys all know my love for the Patrick Ta Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. Well, he's blessing us with round 2. So this is the Major Dimension Volume 2 Rose Eyeshadow Palette. It says a wardrobe of rose tone neutral shades, a mix of warm, cool, and neutral matte satin and pearlescent shades with 2 cream bases. This is $68. This will be available April 1st, so the day the sale starts. You know I'm getting it. I have the original on my eyes right now. It's one of my favorite palettes. Very, very neutral, and I believe I said a while back that I would have loved to see like a rosy romantic color story, and this is definitely that. I love this formula so much. I know some people think that the toppers are kind of hard to work with, but I don't even wet them. They get a little bit of a hard pan, or they're a little bit stiff, and I just use my finger and really rub in there, and I don't use any, you know, glitter glue or anything like that, and I get this beautiful, just kind of wet, glittery look. I love this palette so much. This is 100% yes going home with me, and this is the product I may go in store and grab so that I can come home and review and upload for you guys. So let me know if you're interested, but that is one of my most exciting things that I'm definitely adding to cart. Now the third release just dropped out of nowhere as well, and this one I am amped for. This is the new One Size Cheek Clapper 3D Blush Trio palettes. So there are, I think, 6 different colorways, and it looks like there are 2 powders and a cream in each of those. They will retail for $36 each. And then also the Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio palettes. So this comes in 6 colorways as well, and I believe that the bronzer palettes are all just powders, and they retail for $36. So I believe these are dropping on April 1st as well. I called my local Sephora, and sometimes they're not very helpful. They get a little bit weird about hard launches and telling me when I can get products in store, which I don't quite understand, but I'm definitely going to pick up probably 2 of the blush palettes and then 1 of the bronzer palettes. I do think that the blush palettes lean very warm, like most of them are very peachy or like hot red, which I, like, but I would have liked to see one that was maybe more like baby doll pink. You know my love for that. Maybe just a little bit different, but I do think that the colors are really nice and spread out. I feel like anybody can find one, whether you're fair or all the way to deep complexion. And then the bronzer palettes, I'm probably just gonna go for the medium colorway. The one thing I don't love is like the little smiley faces in the imprint. I feel like it cheapens the brand a little bit, to be honest. But I've had some luck with some one-size products, so I am really interested to pick this up. So this will definitely be something I pick up during the sale. So next up, Rare Beauty is releasing a brand new Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 20. This is light to medium coverage with a natural radiant finish. Blurs, hydrates, and protects 24 shades, and this is going to be $29. It's available now. I am a little bit unsure about this. I probably will pick it up just to review it for you guys. If I didn't have a channel, I probably would pass. I have gotten PR from them before, but I can't really rely on that. So if I do see it in store, I probably will grab it. I'm just a little wary because anything that is supposed to be radiant, it really depends. There's some skin tints that work for me that are marketed as radiant, but lately I've been striking out with radiant foundations like the Charlotte Tilbury, the Danessa Myricks, the It Cosmetics. They're just way too heavy. Now this one doesn't seem to say that it has a ton of skincare in it, which I haven't looked at it on Sephora. I'm just on Trend Mood. So hopefully, because it's not chock full of skincare, from what I can tell here, it's not going to be super heavy, emollient, and sticky, because that's really where I kind of, X out. When it's really, really heavy with a ton of skincare, it just feels so sticky and patchy on my skin, and it just never is flattering on me. But I'll probably pick this up to review. Let me know your thoughts if you're really into it, and if you are, I will snag it and do a review. Hopefully it'll work for me, but honestly, I have really finicky skin, just being combo, and not a lot of skin tints really work for me. So we have another new complexion product from Lawless Beauty, and I actually do have this, so I'm gonna tell you my initial thoughts. This is a creamy and blendable formula that blurs and perfects, smooth and weightless, hydrating and toning, with a semi-matte skin-like finish, medium to full coverage, $26, comes in 20 shades. It's available now. So I'm wearing it right now. You guys will have to let me know what you think. I tried it yesterday, and then I did film a first impression TikTok today. I am brand new to TikTok. I'm trying, but I feel like your girl is just really old for TikTok. But for me, this is definitely medium coverage. It definitely is self-setting, and it does claim to be. It's very much that sort of whipped texture. So when you blend it out, it almost goes from like a cream to powder finish. I do not think this is hydrating, and I do not think if you have dry under eyes that you will like this, or dry skin in general. I did notice a little bit of almost like lifting. By the way, my hands don't match my face. You know what? I had to scrub that stuff off my hands. If you saw my recommendations video, you know, I just couldn't do it anymore. But it just kind of self-sets. So I feel like it's quite drying. It's definitely a matte finish. So I feel like if you have combo skin or oily skin, this would be more geared for you, because if you're expecting like hydration or, something that's really skin-like, I don't think so. This is just more of a cream to powder feel. I really like the Conceal the Deal foundation. I think it's really beautiful, and this does remind me of that. I just will say that if you have dryness under your eyes, I think this may cling and look a little bit dry. So I'm gonna keep playing around with it. I feel like it looks okay, but I do feel like I had some lifting when I tried to build it, and you can see like my blueness coming through. It's just my first, initial thoughts, but I will keep testing it out, probably film with it in my next trying new makeup, and you guys can really see it in action. So Laura Mercier has a new product that I was gonna skip over, but the more I see people demo it and read reviews, I think I wanna try one. These are the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blushes. Now on Sephora, it looks like there's 9 different shades. And I was a little bit intimidated because anything that is tinted moisturizer usually is sheer, very hydrating, heavy, dewy. But this says it is a cream formula with a natural finish. It says a weightless cream blush that delivers buildable natural cheek color. So I'm excited to grab one of these. I really don't know what shade. I'm thinking Southbound, which is the peachy pink, just because it looks the most kind of like neutral, you know, pink tone, which is what I usually like. These retail for $28, which seems a little pricey, but I do want to try these, and I think I am going to add one to cart. If you've tried these, let me know, or if you're thinking about it and you'd like a review, also let me know. So another cream blush I'm eyeing is from Say Beauty. Now, I already own every color, but they did launch 2 new shades, and that's why I'm intrigued. So this is the Dew Blush Liquid Cheek Blush. These are liquid blushes. They retail for $24. They have 2 new shades, and one of them is Spicy, which is a warm terracotta, and then Chili, which is a cool toned mauve. I'm eyeing Chili just because I feel like it's something a little bit unique to my collection, and it looks really beautiful on the models. Now, this formula is really dewy. It does go over powder with a light hand, but it's quite dewy, and it is sort of more of a liquid. It's not necessarily a cream, but I think if you don't use a lot of powder, you'll have no problem with these. And then if you do use powder, just use a sponge and go over them. But I saw those 2 new shades. So right now I have the new shade Chili in my cart. And there's another cheek product that I'm eyeing. This is new from Kaja, and I actually think I'm getting this in PR. I got a shipping notification, which I don't typically get PR from Kaja, so if I do, we will test them. If not, I'll buy one. This is called the Whipped Dream Multi-Eye and Cheek Color. 4 different shades. They look quite neutral. This is $21. A versatile formula that doubles as an eyeshadow and a blush, delivering sheer, buildable, long-lasting color. This is interesting because it kind of is giving me the vibes of the Rare Beauty liquid eyeshadows, but you can use it on your cheeks and your eyes. Like I said, all the colors are pretty neutral. If I were to choose one, I probably would go for either the light pink in Meringue or Coral Souffle, which is the warm coral. But I'm interested to try this formula. I've not heard anything about this. It just showed up on the app, and I was like, what's that? So I have one in my cart. If I don't get it in PR, I will probably pick one up. If I do get them in PR, we can demo them and play around, and I'll show you all the shades. Another product I have in my cart is new from Rose Inc. This is the Satin Lip Color Hydrating Lipstick. So this comes, I believe, in about 11 shades, 10 shades. And there's some really pretty colors. This is $28, which is a little bit pricey, but this looks really hydrating. Definitely not a matte lipstick. I can see that it almost looks like a satin / lip balm just because it's really hydrating on the models. And there's quite a few shades that I'm interested in. I'm looking at the light pink. I'm also looking at this like beige pink. There's also a coral. So I think these look really beautiful. I do want to see if they're in store, although I probably won't be able to find them in store just because, you know, I'm in Cowtown. I'm not in LA. My only thing is I'm not really into the refillable packaging. I skipped on the Fenty lipsticks for that reason because you had to buy like the refill and the actual container, and I'm like, that's way too much. Whereas this, it actually does come as a lipstick, and then you can buy a refill later, which I think makes more sense. I don't want to have to buy the case separately initially. Just give me the lipstick, and then if I want to buy a refill, I will. But I thought these shades look beautiful, so I definitely am going to pick up one to try. Also in my cart are 2 of the new shades from Makeup by Mario. These are the Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencils, $22 each. Right now, I'm looking at milk chocolate and almond. So I'm wearing Travis right now. It's just one of my favorite lip liners as of recently. And I really love all the different tones that he's coming out with. There's so many options for different nude lip liners for all different skin tones. There's warm, there's more taupey colors, there's more rosy colors, and I love this formula so much. Again, if I can see these in store, that's even better, so I can really make more of an educated purchase rather than just looking online. But if you've been eyeing any of those, I highly recommend them. I really, really love the formula. So you all know my love for the Too Faced Pillow Bombs. I'm obsessed. I'm buying a couple more for the sale. But I saw this product and it is really drawing me in. This is the Givenchy Rose Perfecto Liquid Balm. This is $37, but I have to say the presentation is gorgeous. I have my eye on the pink one. I just think this looks so beautiful. but I'm really picky. This says a marbled liquid lip balm infused with skincare and a hint of color for a natural lip glow. I really am drawn to the fact that it has a little hint of color, just because that's one reason I really love my Too Faced, because I can wear the watermelon during the day and it just gives my lips just a little bit of tint. It looks quite nice while also being really hydrating. So let me know if you've tried this, but it looks so beautiful. It's something that I wasn't really checking for, and then when I saw swatches and a hint of color, I was like, okay, I'm really interested. So that is one of the more high-end things that's in my cart. Another product I'm eyeing that I just saw on the Sephora app, and this is not going to be available till April 8th, but that's still within the sale, Armani Beauty Power Fabric Long Wear High Cover Foundation SPF 25. Now, I thought they had a Power Fabric foundation before, so if you know what's new about this, I'm wondering if it's just the SPF, but this is supposed to be medium to full coverage with a natural matte finish, last up to 24 hours, lightweight, non-drying, and it has an SPF 25. I'm interested in this. I don't know if I've tried the Power Fabric. If I have, it's been a long time, and I wonder how this compares. Whenever I hear long wearing, medium to full coverage, matte finish, I'm all about it. I really love a long wear foundation. I really don't like foundations that don't hang on no matter what the finish is. So that one caught my eye. It's brand new, but again, not coming until the 8th, but I'll link it down below. Another item that I'm really looking into picking up, I love the YSL lip balm lipsticks. They are just some of my favorites, but they have a newer product, or newer to me, the Candy Glaze Lip Gloss Stick. So they have 6 shades on Sephora. A couple of them are sold out right now. These are $35. The promo photos on these look so beautiful. I am really into like the glowy, just like lip oils, shiny lips, especially going into spring and summer. These just look super high shine on the lips. I mean, they really do look like a high shine gloss or lip oil, but they're in a stick. I really love YSL lip products. So this is something, again, if I can see it in store, it'd be helpful, because I do find sometimes the swatches for some of these higher end brands, I'm like, that doesn't even look anything like it. Like I recently picked up some of the Armani lip Maestros, and they look a lot different in person. So it'd be really helpful to see the colors in person, but if you've tried this formula, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Speaking of Armani Beauty, they have some new shades in their Lip Maestros. This is the Lip Maestro Mediterranean Liquid Matte Lipsticks. So I did actually pick up one of the new shades, which is 109 Tan, and I've really been enjoying it. I'm looking at these new shades, and again, I feel like the swatches are off, so I really like to see them in person. I'm eyeing the sand color right now, which is supposed to be a warm beige, whereas this one is a luminous beige. So these look like they have a little bit of glitter in them, but it's really beautiful on the lips. These are $38, and I do believe there are 7 or 8 new shades. So this is essentially a moussey type formula. It's similar to the Makeup by Mario, the new mousse lip creams, but I would say this is lighter and just not as heavy. So it's one of those that is going to transfer if you were to, you know, kiss someone or have a drink of something, but it's going to be comfortable. So it has that moussey texture. It's not drying. If you hate like drying liquid lipsticks, definitely check out this formula. And the new shades look really pretty. They have a little bit of like a shimmer glitter in them, but it's not gross or chunky. It almost just gives your lips a little bit of like a glow. I think it's really beautiful for summer. I just think that the shades are a little bit off in terms of the swatches. So that's where it gets a little bit, you know, difficult to choose, but I'm really happy with this shade 109, and I'm looking into getting the warm beige shade. I think it's called Sand, just because I feel like it will be like a light, really warm nude. So I'm probably gonna pick that up as well. Another new lip product that I have to confess, I couldn't wait for the sale. I really wanted to try. This is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. This is $21, and I believe there are 8 shades on the Sephora website. It is a juicy lip plumper that speaks volumes, and it does have plumping effects. This is very similar to the Makeup by Mario plumping lip serums, but this is Tarte's version. Tarte also has, I think, just like the Maracuja without the plumping, and you do click the bottom to get the product out. These are a little sheer, but they still have pigment. It could be the shades I chose. So again, this is Cherry Blossom, which is a really cool toned, I would say like lilac pink. And then the color I like a little bit more is called White Peach, which is just like a peachy nude shade. They do have a minty feel, but they're refreshing. I did not feel that these were like hurting my lips, nothing like the Too Faced extreme, you know, lip injections, anything like that. But I think people are really gonna love these. Just honestly, I feel like we're seeing a lot of products like this that are just really high shine and juicy. And I like seeing them in the actual, I guess like a lipstick form. I just think it's a little bit interesting. It's like a glossy oil lipstick. So I am looking at a couple more shades. Again, if I can go in store and see these in person, it will be easier for me to choose, but I really like the peach shade that I got. Another lip product I actually purchased from the brand's website, but it is coming to Sephora. It'll be available on April 8th. This is the Refi Lip Sculpt. So this comes in 6 shades. It is $24. I purchased 3, and I think I am going to pick up 1 more during the sale. This is interesting because it comes in this packaging, and this is the lip liner. And then there is this sort of like sealant, which I am still playing around with. I did demo this in a Trying New Makeup, but it has a sealant that's sort of like a silicone feel, and basically it's supposed to lock in your lip liner. Still not sure I'm loving the sealant. I'm still playing around, but I love the formula on these lip liners. They wear well. I feel like they wear a long time. They're more of a dry formula, which I like. And surprisingly, I've been using Rosewood the most, which I thought I would use the least. This is Rosewood. I've been using it a lot and I'm really, really enjoying it. And then I also picked up Fawn. So here's Fawn, which is just not as pink. And then we have Taupe, which is the most cool tone of the bunch. But I really love this formula even without the sealant. I found a lot of products I like from Refi Beauty. So I am considering picking up the shade Dusk, which is supposed to be a dark mahogany pink, just because I've been really enjoying the colors that I have right now. And I love seeing just newer brands come to Sephora. So that will be available on April 8th. So I think that is most of the makeup. I'm probably missing stuff. I will keep kind of checking the site, but I do have some perfume and body stuff that I'm eyeing. So this is a brand called Fleur. This is the Missing Person perfume. $96 for the full size, $26 for the travel size. Now this went viral on TikTok and it's sold out. And I really want to try it. So this is a warm and spicy. The key notes are skin musk, bergamot nectar, blonde wood. People were loving this on TikTok. Now I will admit people go crazy on TikTok about stuff and sometimes I don't get the hype, but I really want to try this out. I didn't realize this brand was sold at Sephora. So this is on my loves list. If I can get my hands on it, I would like to get the travel size, but if not, I may just go for the full size. If you smelled it, let me know. Like I said, it went viral on TikTok. It's sold out everywhere, but it is at Sephora, just sold out. So I'm hoping they restock. I also have my eye on a perfume because Cheryl has been raving about it. This is the Burberry Her Eau de Toilette. Wow, I am horrible at that. So this is $109 for the full size. You can get the mini for $30. She said she loves this because it has a musk that dries down to Baccarat Rouge. It's very similar. This is a fruity floral with green pear, peony, and musk. I really want to try it solely because of Cheryl. I like Burberry Her. It's more of like, I would say fruity strawberry type feel. She said this one was like her favorite. So I do have that in my cart. I'm keeping an eye on it. And I'm also looking at this perfume from Valentino. This is Valentino Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. I love the packaging on this. This is $32 for the travel size. Again, a fruity floral. And this is described with kiwi, jasmine, and rose. I don't typically love rose, but kiwi and jasmine, I feel like when we go into the summer months, I do like more flirty, fun fragrances rather than like the cozy, warm ones I wear in the fall and winter. So I have my eye on that. Let me know your thoughts on Valentino perfumes. I don't think I've tried any. Now this next perfume I broke down and I bought the travel size. I couldn't wait. Again, I saw it all over TikTok. And this is from a brand that I really haven't found much success with. Ellis Brooklyn Sunfruit Perfume. $105 for the full size, $30 for the travel. I love this neon packaging. This is a fresh solar fragrance with fig, jasmine, and vanilla. Also has some coconut in it. It also has some bergamot. Supposed to be just very like summer-like. I mean, honestly, I love the name Sunfruit, and I love the packaging. So I just got this in yesterday. And this is probably the only scent from this brand that I really like. So this one is interesting. This is a very sophisticated fruity floral. A lot of the times fruity florals can be very childlike, very body spray, Bath & Body Works body spray. This is definitely more sophisticated. I definitely get the just sunfruit vibes. It's very beachy, not beachy in a sense of like coconut or whatever, but it's very like, I could see someone at the beach wearing this, or at a beach party or a summer party. This is one that's a little complex. I can't say that it smells, you know, like this or like this. They say it's inspired by tan lines, ripe fruit, and bare skin. Honestly, that's what it smells like. It smells like fruit, beachy, summer, citrusy. It just smells really yummy. I'm really happy to have this. I love the packaging on this. I really wanted to get the full size just because the packaging is so beautiful, but I am happy that I got the travel size just because I have so many fragrances. I really don't want to be wasteful. But if you've been eyeing this and you like really kind of like citrus, fruity, summer scents, I think you'd really like this. Now, Sol de Janeiro has a new cream that I am considering, although I've heard mixed reviews. This is the Bija Fleur Elastic Cream with collagen and squalane. $48 for the full size, $22 for the small size. So people were saying this smells like Baccarat, and that's really the reason that I was kind of interested. Cheryl got a sample though and said that she thought it was okay. She wasn't wowed. If you smelled it, let me know. Again, I've seen some really mixed feedback on that. So if I can get my hands on it in store, then I can make my decision. Olaplex, one of my favorite brands, has a new number 9 Bond Protector Nourishing Hair Serum. This is $28. I really love Olaplex, so I'm always really excited to try their products. It says a weightless leave-in styling serum that helps protect from heat, pollution, and future damage. It provides shine and anti-static, anti-tangle, can be used on clean, damp hair. To be honest, I really enjoy Olaplex products. I feel like they have a great line, especially if you have dry, damaged hair. And I really just want to try everything new that they come out with. So that one is definitely in my cart to purchase. And then lastly, I have a random product here that caught my eye because when I'm in the sun in the summer, my lips will burn. Like I have to have SPF on my lips, and most of my lip products don't have any SPF in them. So this is from Kula, the Organic Lip Lux Classic Sunscreen Lip Oil with SPF 30. This is $18. It's just clear, but it basically, oh no, it says a golden tinted lip oil with broad spectrum free radical protection that hydrates dry lips and leaves them with a lip gloss shine. So when I was in Florida a couple months back, we went to Walgreens to get some stuff, and I was looking for a chapstick that had SPF in it. And it was really hard to find one that actually had SPF. I need SPF. My lips will literally burn, like really, really burn if I don't protect them when I'm in the sun. So that's the only reason I was sort of looking at this, because I'm really loving lip oils recently. I like a lip product that has some shine to it or a little bit of a tint. So this intrigued me just because I feel like it would give me that glossy finish, but also protect my lips. So I'm gonna check this one out, see some reviews, see if I can kind of find anybody talking about it on social media. But this one's in my cart. It has me intrigued. Okay guys, so I think that is everything I'm eyeing right now for the Sephora sale. Of course, it could change. This video will be uploaded and I'll probably have 10 more things in my cart. I feel like products are dropping like hotcakes, which is really exciting, but also I'm trying to figure out what you guys want me to review, what I want to pick up. So let me know out of all those products what you're most interested in. That will help me make some decisions. I will link all the products down below that I mentioned today, as well as all the makeup that I'm wearing. If you missed my recommendations video, I highly recommend it. I will link that down below as well. If you're new here, I hope you subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know down below, what are you picking up? What are you eyeing? I feel like since my recommendations video, so many things have been announced. So I feel like it's going to be exciting to see what you guys are really into. So let's have a chat in the comments. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.